Hi, my name is Kennedy Stevens, and I am going to be introducing you guys to the website Scratch. You can go to any website browser and type in Scratch, and it's the first one that pops up. You can choose a sign in icon, or you can just press the button Begin Creating that is on the home screen. For the sake of today's video, I already made part of an animation, and then we are going to finish making it. So when you first open Scratch, there is a little tutorial that's really nice. It shows you the possibilities, things that can be made, and then it also starts breaking down how to begin animating. So you can see it's showing you that you can click these buttons on the left and drag them over and how it manipulates the character. So one thing that I think is awesome about these buttons on the left over here is that they have various options of difficulty. So the top ones, motion and looks, are more beginner. And then as you go down, you can create your own. So that's more challenging. So that I think is beneficial for students who learn in different ways, but also that like challenge themselves, because we always have students like that in our classes. So I think similar to Bloom's taxonomy, the beginning ones don't require as much thinking, probably lower order thinking, and then the bottom ones are more higher order thinking. Overall, I would say this assignment or activity hits the Bloom's taxonomy level of creating or developing. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I have so far with my animation. You can see I have a bear. He's talking in the woods, saying he's hungry, moving a little bit. He sees something and goes over to it. So we are going to add on. So I already have the fish saying to the bear, hey, what are you looking for? But I want them to interact. So right now I just have the bear saying something and the fish saying something. I want them to have a conversation. So I'm going to move the bear back to where he starts, and then I'm going to go to events and use this button when we already have the space key for the fish talking. So I'm going to say when the left arrow key is pressed, I'm going to look. I'm going to drag this button over. Instead of hello, he's going to say, I'm looking for a snack. And he's going to say that for 3 seconds. And then we are going to have the fish. So we have to go to events again when we already did spacebar and the left key. So you choose a key that triggers the action that you want your character to do. I'm going to say right arrow, and the fish is going to say, I can help you. Help you look. And I want him to say that for like 2 seconds. Sorry, that was my school bell, if you could hear that in the background. But so he's going to say this, and then I actually want the fish to move over and act like he's really eager to help the bear find food. So we're going to go to events. And again, we're going to drag this button over. And I'm going to say when the up arrow is pressed, and instead of doing him saying something, we're going to go to motion. And I'm going to have him glide. And you can see there's coordinates or an X and Y on there. So what we're going to do, if you come over here and I'm going to click back on the fish, drag this and place it where you want it to end, it will show you the coordinates. So it's -179 to -93. So we are going to type that. Okay, so that's where he will glide to. And I think I'm going to change this to like 2 seconds. Another thing you can do is you can change, when you add an animal down here, you can go in after you've placed it and change it. So right now this is at 120. I think I want to do like 130 just to make it a little bit bigger so you can see it. So you can see it just got bigger. And now we are going to go and play it from the beginning. So we've got our bear talking, saying he's hungry. He sees something and he moves over to it. And then we have the fish saying, hey, what are you looking for? The bear says, I'm looking for a snack. The fish says, I can help you look. And then he begins to go off to find it. So I will say this does take time to get used to and work with, but I think if you worked with this for a couple of classes, the kids could get a hang of it. And because I'm an art teacher, I think it would be great. We just made animal sculptures. I could tell them, partner up with someone at your table and put your animals in the story and create an animated story with both of your characters in it. So it could be a fun collaboration project and also higher order thinking project. I know this was a basic tutorial, but I hope to make a more challenging one soon, and I hope that it was easy to follow.